Alright. Welcome to part 2. I'm just making them one after another. Boom, boom, boom. Robot adventures. Children, don't watch. Old people, change your diapers. Hypocrites. Fuckheads. Oh, yeah, stop watching. Alright, so this is part 2 of Ruben talks about his Gundams and models. And why the fuck he did the fucking shit he did. Oh shit, there goes the fucking trident. Up this direction. So, continuing from part 1, after I got that red Gundam, I was like, alright, oh shit, I see, but that's not even a plastic model. You know, I had that fixed configuration, which was a piece of shit. So this was the same, you know, I was like, I really like this Shin Musha, so I'm gonna get another one. But I'm gonna paint him fucking green. And I was like, alright, fuck it. So I got another Shin Musha, and I painted him green on the tree. So let's zoom in there. As you can see, and as you can see very clearly, there's a lot of nipper marks because it's red. You know, the figure itself is red, right? And so you're gonna paint on. It's better. I mean, if you wanted to do a good job, you probably should nip every mark out, sand every nipper mark down, make it flush, maybe use, you know, nice sandpaper and stuff like that, and then paint it a different color. That would be the best way to do it, because when you assemble it, you wouldn't have all these funky ass, you know, red spots all over the place. So just a suggestion, if you're thinking of customizing, it's a good cheap way to, you know, easy fast way just to do it on the tree, but you're gonna have this effect afterwards, and then you're gonna have to go back on it and fucking some shit and the fucking the pussies and the fucking vaginas and the fucking shit pussies. I like green and platinum. I'm not a red and gold kind of guy. My rings are, I used to remember my university ring was a white gold. But there wasn't a platinum option back then. But I don't know if there's a platinum option now, but and pairing with my old girlfriend was of course platinum, but on these Shin Gundams, you do have these master grades. You do have two ways of applying the decal. So you could don't fall back. Find the Shin Musha one. All right. So the Shin Musha thing. The markings, you have two ways to go. You can do what's a seal there, but you can do it that way, or you can do the pura modulu original, the plastic model original version, which I did this one. And he's got like little flamey marks and shit. So I did flamey marks on this guy, and I did the other version on that guy. So it does, and since I had two of them, I had extra bits, so I could do a little bit more customizing or stuff. But yeah, really like my two Shin Mushas. They're fun. They're brothers. This is me, and this is my brother. He likes red. He likes black and bass guitar, but anyway, green is better. And so those are those guys. Bye-bye. We're going to take you out of here. Oh, one thing I'd like to point out. Maybe you guys know, but maybe, you know, some of you beginners don't know. Of course, oh shit, of course you want to keep your seals. So even if you, after you use them, I could not use these gold seals on this figure because he's silver, right? So what I did, it's got those two orange seals right there that are supposed to go right there on his forehead and the back of his head, but I couldn't do that because it would ruin his pattern. So what I did was I cut out some of the silver there and used that as that seal right there on his head. I don't know if you can see that. Probably can't because it's too zoomed in, but anyway, I used that for the seal on his head there and on the back of his head. Got another silver thing. So yeah, even if you use up all of your seals, you probably still want to keep the backing, the seal backing, just in case you want to do some more modifications. So good idea to do that. Also with these rub-on decals, they come with like a little soft piece of paper, and you probably want to keep these in the bag or somewhere, because if you rub this, or if this side gets moist on the, you know, this side, and this stuff can just peel off or scratches off or something like that. So, you know, that happened to me a lot. You know, I'm just telling you these things because, hey, I fucked up, and so that's why I fucked up. So, yeah. So those are my Shinmushas. Those are fun to make. I made those, you know. And because I had a green one and a red one, I did, and I'm kind of going out of chronological order here, but I did get this little red one here, and this little green super deformed there, because those were their children. So the Shinmushas were fucking, and then they had little children baby Gundams, and those are the little baby Gundams. And I was going to make a story about that, but then I got lazy and I didn't do it. But yeah, I think Gundam should fucking make baby Gundams. So, next up, I think what I did is after this, I got like 3 or 4 at a time. And I was like, alright, I'm going to get some more Gundams. And I got this guy. And I'm gonna put this guy over here too. Whoa. This guy. And this guy. I think all at about the same time. So I was down in Akihabara, and at one of the shops, like you can get a whole bunch of Gundams. Come by. I'm a big money. So yeah, sometimes you can get like these Gundams. This is a master grade. I don't know if that was a master grade. Maybe. I forgot what the box looked. It looks like fucking some kind of Dirty Sanchez fucking long ass. If you color those things brown, it'd be like shit stained mustache, Dirty Sanchez style, a guy, which I thought would be pretty cool. And this guy's like totally 1970s, 80s, early 80s kind of futuristic panel lines, looking like a lot like 2010, 2001 kind of futuristic interpretation. And he's got a big ass fucking mustache. So I was like, or funky Salvador Dali face looking thing. So I was like, and I think it was only $1,000 like $10. This guy also, I think $10. And Shiny Boy McGee back there, I forgot his name, but I think $10 also. So these 3 figures were, I think, $10. So I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna pick up these guys. I took this Gundam here to Odaiba when there was a big Gundam in Odaiba, and because this is the same model as the model that they had in Odaiba here in Japan. So I did a lot of trick photography with with this guy and the actual real Gundam. Maybe I can find those pictures, but I made it look like there were 2 Gundams, essentially. So I thought it was cute. So then I would show people, and it's like, oh, look, there are 2 Gundams in Odaiba. And they were like, what, there are 2 Gundams? No, and it was just me and my really... So I mean, it was forced racking? I think that's what, forced perspective. That's right. So I'd have this Gundam, and then the real Gundam would be super huge, but it would be like way far in the back, and it'd be the same size, so I'd put them side by side, and then it'd look like there were 2 Gundams. Anyway, this guy is kind of... Okay, I guess I'll rotate him around here. He's got a little ship, and so does Dirty Sanchez here. Dirty Sanchez Gundam, I don't know his name. That's how much I know about Gundams. I don't know the Gundams' names, but I like Dirty Sanchez. He's kind of cool. You know, I like to... Yeah, it just looks like a cool figure. So. Big Bonnie. Dirty Sanchez. So I was putting on all these rub-on decals on these figures, and yeah, it's, you know, so I made a few mistakes and some things, and let's see, like the tail didn't apply completely on this one, and that went on well, I guess, but one thing I don't like about these what are they called, extra finishes or shiny finish or something. Even with their shiny finish and crap, you're still gonna get all these fucking nipper marks when you take it off the tree. So it's essentially the same as those you know, painting my green one on the tree and then having all these little red marks. You got a shiny one with all these little black marks. Okay, well that's not really helping me out at all, is it? So you'd have to go over it again with a fucking shiny marker. So thanks a lot for jack shit. Do like this Gundam, his little head pops off. Get his head pop off. There he goes. Oh shit. You can see his brains. Little Gundam brains. I'm Gundam. I'll kick your ass, motherfucker. I'm Dirty Sanchez. So those are the 3 guys I picked up, and Dirty Sanchez never did much. Just he was cheap, so I got him, and I didn't paint him or anything. Actually, he broke. You know, I live in Japan, and we are in an earthquake zone. It fell off the shelf. Those 2 pieces snapped off. And I'm thinking maybe some comments. Can I just... What I did with this guy... This piece actually broke also. But what I did with this piece is I used that plastic cement and I glued that little tab back on, which I was kind of lucky. And it seems to be holding up well. So I'm thinking I might be able to glue those little pieces back on, but not really going to put anything in there. Just, I guess just to fix them up, but... Alright, so, this is part 2. Okay, I'm back. Wait for part 3 in a second. Bye.